Inside Queen Camilla and King Charles' diets, according to her cookbook author son Tom Parker Bowles. Tom details what the royals eat in his soon-to-be released book, Cooking and the Crown, Royal Recipes from Queen Victoria to King Charles III. Tom Parker Bowles is sharing some insight into his mother Queen Camilla, and stepfather King Charles' diets. Tom, 49, who is the son of Camilla and her ex-husband Andrew Parker Bowles, wrote a piece for the Daily Mail about the different culinary requests that are made by the most recent monarchs ahead of the release of his book, Cooking and the Crown, Royal Recipes from Queen Victoria to King Charles III. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. According to Tom, Camilla, 77, and Charles, 75, eat simple, healthy and resolutely seasonal food. He added that their meals are overseen by Royal Chef Mark Flanagan, who travels with them to their various estates. As for the king specifically, Tom described him as a true food hero, who practices what he preaches, especially when it comes to food sustainability. He said that the royals' pantry is often filled with seasonal bounty of the royal estates, including game, beef and lamb, plus fruits and vegetables like peas, strawberries, raspberries and chard. There is no waste at King Charles' table, Tom said. The cookbook author also noted that his stepfather doesn't eat lunch at all and often skips the meal in favor of a relaxed afternoon tea, an age-old tradition among British royalty and something he said the monarch takes seriously. Afternoon tea, Tom said, is traditionally served at 5 p.m., and a typical meal included with it could contain macaroons, scones, wafers, biscuits, petit fours, pralines, Chelsea buns, and shortbread, along with bridge rolls, crumpets, poached eggs on toast, potted shrimps and sandwiches filled with chicken, smoked salmon, ham and mustard. As for his mother, the Let's Eat Recipes from My Kitchen notebook author shared that she eats a very light lunch, often in the form of a bowl of chicken soup or some smoked salmon. The two royals also often opt for a laid-back dinner away from the official pomp and circumstance later on the day, he added. Tom noted, however, that official banquets are anything but relaxed, as guests are often served three-course meals at long tables set up at St. George's Hall at Windsor or the ballroom in Buckingham Palace. He said the menus are still written in French and are sent up to the King and Queen for approval ahead of the event. This is not mere eating, rather a brilliantly choreographed ballet, soufflé diplomacy at its finest, as kings and queen, princes, potentates and presidents sit down to revel in the eternal power of the shared table, Tom explained. In his book, Tom also delves into the foods and culinary cravings of previous monarchs, including the late Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, and how the chefs at the various residences of Buckingham Palace, Sandringham and Balmoral prepare the meals for them. In other news, Queen Camilla and her ex-husband, Andrew Parker Bowles, were both in attendance to support their son. Last night in London, Queen Camilla's son, Tom Parker Bowles, launched his royal cookbook, Cooking and the Crown, Royal Recipes from Queen Victoria to King Charles III. During a toast he gave at the party, he said, "Thanks goes to the King and Queen, my mother, and obviously the King, without whom this book wouldn't have been here. Without their support, their insight, their help, the rest of it, so a huge thank you to the King and Queen." The cookbook, which publishes in the US in October, features royal recipes. As a food history geek, I cannot tell you how exciting it has been to write this book, Tom said when the book was first announced. To read original recipes in the Royal Archive in Windsor, and disappear into the lives and reigns, and eating habits, of sovereigns from Queen Victoria onwards. But this is not about roast cygnet, ortolans and snipe stuffed with foie gras, rather a proper cookbook, filled with recipes that I've loved cooking. And hope that you will too. At his launch party, his entire family was there to support him, including his parents Queen Camilla and Andrew Parker Bowles, his sister Laura Lopes, and other extended family members, including royals. Here, take a look inside the cooking and the crown launch party, which was held at the Audley Public House. Queen Camilla is back at work following summer vacation, and she offered a rare update on her husband King Charles's health. During a visit to open a new cancer centre at the Royal United Hospital in Bath, she was asked about Charles, who is being treated for cancer. "Is he okay?" a woman asked Camilla. "He's doing very well," she replied, a positive update on his health. The last time Buckingham Palace offered an official update on King Charles's health was this past April, when they announced he would return to public engagements, but his treatment isn't over yet. A palace spokesperson said, "Doctors are sufficiently pleased with the progress made so far that the king is now able to resume a number of public-facing duties. Forthcoming engagements will be adapted where necessary to minimize any risks to His Majesty's continued recovery." They did not share a specific timeline for when his treatment will end, but the spokesperson said, "Very encouraged by the progress made so far and remain positive about the king's continued recovery." King Charles has carried out a series of engagements this summer, including attending a flower show this weekend in Aberdeen, near Balmoral. He also visited Southport to meet with those affected by the July 29 stabbing attack and subsequent riots. Charles has been staying at Balmoral since August 19, after beginning his Scottish summer vacation at the Castle of May. He's been joined by numerous members of the royal family, including his daughter-in-law Kate Middleton, who is undergoing her own cancer treatment. Last weekend, Kate joined Prince William, Charles, Camilla, and other Windsors for Sunday services at Crathy Kirk, a small church near Balmoral. While presenting the book to Clay, the Queen asked her if she looked after her younger sister Hadley. The 10-year-old student's mother, Ellen, quickly replied, "It's the other way around." Responding to her, the Queen said, "It's like that with Charlotte and George." Charlotte, now 9, is well known for her confidence and ability to look for her brothers at royal engagements. She was pictured holding her younger brother's hand in May 2023 as the brother-sister strolled down Westminster Abbey and seated in the front row. Earlier this month, royal analyst Charles told GB News that Kate and William's daughter puts her brothers in their place. "She's not only third in line to the throne, but she's quite a feisty little girl," he said. Without any hesitation, she keeps advising George, who will one day be king, and Louis whenever she has to. The royal commentator described Charlotte, who was given the title of the warrior princess during her nursery school, as sweet and nice. Charlotte turned 9 this year on May 2. She celebrated her birthday by posing for a fresh, smiling photo captured by Kate Middleton. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.